welcome back to my channel. This winter it's all about staying hydrated and wearing tie-dye. And you guessed it right, I'm doing a tie-dye DIY video. Now I do want to jump into this immediately for the guys that just want to see how to do it, but please stay tuned until the end where I'll chat about the process and some do's and don'ts. So let's do it. So for the bleach tie-dye, you need a denim jacket or any jeans, a bucket, and of course your bleach. And I also got this cute hoodie top, well not a hoodie but like a top from Mr. Price, which I also wanted to try something out with. Notes at the end. These powder dyes I got at P&A, and I know Westpac also sells them. They are 22 bucks. I got some syringes and then my cute white hoodies on sale at Mr. Price menswear section. Side note, these cute pants were like 70 bucks. And then just some elastics and gloves and we're good to go. So you can start by pre-washing the items you want to use. I just go to quick wash and then you basically want to use them while they are still wet. So I like using the scrunch method, and then I'll take an elastic just to kind of keep more or less that section in place. You don't have to overthink it when tie-dyeing. Just use whatever method you like and then just wrap an elastic around it just to kind of keep that in place. I basically scrunched up all of my items that I was going to use just to make sure they're already done so I can just get straight into tie-dyeing. So I'm going to start with the lilac powder, and I'm basically going to put that in a mixing bowl with some dishwashing liquid. That's what they say you should add. And then I'm going to add some hot boiling water before picking it up with a syringe. I actually tried looking for tomato sauce bottles, but I couldn't find that, so the syringe was like the next best thing and pretty affordable as well. Now I'm going to take a garbage bag, and you don't have to cut this or anything, so you can reuse it afterwards. And I'm going to place my item on there, and with my syringe I'm just going to squirt some product all over my clothing item until I'm happy with the amount. Turn it around, do the other side, and then I'm going to open up and take off the elastics just to kind of see where I want some more, and then I'll add more. When I'm happy with my overall look, I will basically just wrap it up in the garbage bag, tie it with an elastic until the next day. And now I'm basically going to repeat all those steps with my other dyes, and then I'll be right back for the bleach one. Gonna stay in that bag until tomorrow, and then we'll get to that. So with the bleach it's a bit different. I'm going to make like little knots with my denim jacket and tie it with elastics. I'm going to do that all over, and once you have completed that, you will basically pour a little bit of your bleach in a container, pick it up with the syringe, and also just like squirt it over your clothing item. It's difficult to see where it goes with the bleach. Also please be careful, it's so dangerous. If it gets on your carpet or clothes it will stain, and it can also burn your hands, so make sure you're wearing gloves. And then you just play the waiting game. I waited in about an hour before I rinsed my denim jacket off with some cold water just to get most of the bleach out of it, and then I put it in the washing machine. And you'll also notice that overnight it kind of just like turns whiter in the areas that the bleach was. Unfortunately for the pink sweater, I'll chat about that afterwards. For the other items, you can rinse them out in the bathtub with some cold water the next day. Also rinse in the washing machine, and then just put them outside to dry in the sun. Okay guys, the moment of truth and the moment of disappointment. I was so excited about this video yesterday when I posted it on Instagram. I was like, you guys are going to freak out. well, maybe not. I decided that I'm anyways going to upload this video because at least some of it turned out to be bomb. But there's a few things I want to talk about when it comes to tie-dye. So these little cutie pie thingies are the only nice tie-dye, well, t-shirt dye. I mean, it says t-shirt dye. What the? Yeah, I just made the mistake of my life. But anyways, I got these at P&A, and P&A also had like other tie-dye like kits. But first of all, it was super expensive, and second of all, it's like the old school tie-dye, and we don't want the old school tie-dye, we want the new school ones, which is like light pinky pastel-y colors. Now when I saw these, they actually had like the nice lilac and the gray and the beige, which I really liked and really wanted on my hoodies and stuff. So I do not know if this, I mean, it obviously worked for some of the stuff. You can see this top is like, but then again, I just read for dyeing cotton, linen, rami, hemp, I don't know what these words are, but it does not say polyester, and I have polyester. Okay, so I remember my mom dyeing t-shirts and tie-dyeing t-shirts when we were kids, and she used to dye my dad's pants and stuff, and she used to buy similar dye but then have it in a cooking pot and kind of dunk the t-shirts and stuff in the boiling dye on the pot on the stove, and that's why I decided that I wanted to try this, because I couldn't find like beautiful light colored tie-dyes to actually. So I'm not quite sure if this can be used in the way that I used it, but obviously it works on some of the stuff that I'm going to show you right now. So I think let's just jump into some of the items so I can show you guys what it looks like and basically the results. Okay, I'm going to start off with my favorite one because it's probably the only one that matters. No, not really, but this one, I loved the way this came out. Like, this is proper pastel tie-dye. The weird thing is that this is polyester, 100% polyester, so just keep that in mind. I used the same lilac to dye this t-shirt. As you can see, the color difference is huge. This is actually more like a baby pink, where here you can see it's like the lilac. So let me put this guy on. I mean, it is just so cute. I absolutely like this. Is like, this is what I went for, you guys. This is what I wanted. Which brings me to my next two hoodies, which was an absolute fail because I basically tie-dyed them the same way, and when I rinsed them, there was nothing. I ended up this morning tie-dyeing them again with some of the dye, and I really made it like strong so it would take, and here is how it went down. So I feel like I should put this in the washing because it almost looks like it's more stained, and I don't know, hopefully it will take, but like this all washed out in the previous tie-dye session. So I'm gonna rinse this out, and then, so this is like the beigey one. I love this color because it's like nude, you can go with anything. So I'm also gonna pop this into the washing machine just to rinse it out, and hopefully see if it took. Actually worked a little bit. Not as great, but at least, you know, there's something there. I think it's quite a little bit disappointing. Like, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's not like what I wanted, but at least it looks better than when I first like rinsed it. What on, like this, like, okay, so this is supposed to be the gray one. As you can see, not a lot of tie-dyeing going on. It looks more like bad like marks on it. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys think this is cute, or do you maybe think like it's not really cute. It's supposed to be like a grey sort of tie-dye, and I mean, I'm just disappointed because if you look at like the, you know, the, what do you call this, elastic bands or whatever, it actually really took the grey and it looked so nice before I rinsed it, and now it's just like, man. Don't even let me get started on the freaking beige. Okay, the beige one was one I was super excited about. I mean, what is this? What is this? Okay, here's the fun fact. 100% polyester. 100% polyester. How does that work? I have no idea. So this was actually very sad. It's not even white. It's like a full-on tan beige nude color. I guess it's still pretty cute because you can wear it as is, but I wanted that beautiful nude tie-dye, so I'm not sure about that. Of course, I went into my closet and I like kind of grabbed a lot of things that I wanted to tie-dye, including the t-shirt I had underneath, and I ended up tie-dyeing one of Kev's t-shirts, which I think actually came out quite cool. I actually really like the way it came out. Fun fact, this is also the grey I used on this, and look at that. Maybe it's because it's a t-shirt dye. I don't know. Is this really old jacket that I got from a lady. She used to wear it when she used to work, and she's like almost 90 now. She gave me this a long time ago and I was gonna throw it out, and I decided, let me just tie-dye it and see what it looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, is it cool or does it not look cool? Let me know. Help me out, you guys. Like, let me know in the comment section because I need some help. I did the same color on the super dry sweatpants. This was actually so I had this washed at a washing place, and they actually like bleached this freaking pants, so I couldn't wear it out anymore. I just wore it as pajamas at home in winter, so I decided to anyway just tie-dye it. But once again, I'm not sure how I feel about it. What do you guys think? Oh look, it's another fail. Bleach did not work on this guy. I thought that it would still give it like the bleachy spots, but I couldn't see the bleach doing anything to this. Only on some places you have some yellow spots, but I expected it to be more intense. I didn't want to leave the bleach on for long because bleach can really eat through like polyester and cotton and stuff like that. So I decided to tie-dye it with the grey, and yeah, it kind of just looks dirty, so I'm not sure if I like this. Let me know, what do you guys think? Is it still cute, or is it like, girl, you better find another way to tie-dye that thing so it looks better? So this one actually came out nice, and this is my denim jacket that I did with the bleach as well. So this one actually really like. This came out so cool. It literally smells like a swimming pool. I love the way it came out. Totally gonna rock this winter. And obviously I tried to tie this logo away so that won't get affected by the bleach, and it worked quite well, so at least this one came out nicely. So yeah, that's basically my tie-dye tutorial. I think I did pretty well with like explaining how to use the product and stuff. It's very unfortunate that it didn't work on like this sort of sweater. I cannot think of the reason why, because as I said, like on this one it took, but on this one it just didn't. So I'm not sure if it's because the dye is more for t-shirt type of dyes. Maybe if I look around and find another one, I will give it a go again and try again. If you guys know of any sort of dyes that are not like your old school tie-dyes that are so dark, but more like your pastel colors, please let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, other than that, even though some of these products were fails, some were quite nice, like this and this. But as always, thank you for watching, and until my next video, stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon.